In today's video, I am going to be breaking down Michael Jordan and his mid-range jump shot. He is one of the best players of all time in that mid-range. Between him and Kobe, I would say they are the top two players. And Kobe, as we all know, is a mirror image of MJ. So let's get down and let's check out MJ's mid-range game and his jump shot to be able to help you become a better basketball player. Really quickly, if you want to be able to shoot the ball from further away, make sure to go check out my shooting workout that is down in the description below. Okay, so as soon as MJ received the pass, he goes for a shot fake first. See, the one thing that separated MJ from everybody else was he was in attack mode right away. As soon as he got that ball, he takes one dribble, two dribbles towards that right side. Now, at this time, he has planted his left foot. This is very important because now he's able to pivot around, but watch where that right foot is. This goes against every basketball coach and what they say. When they say go for your shot right here, they'll always say bring your right foot in front of your left so that now your right side can be in line. Which is why for a right-handed player, going to the right side is not the most ideal situation. That's why usually you would want to go to the left side because your right side is automatically in line. However, MJ, he would always line up almost exactly parallel to the baseline. He would not bring his foot around so that he would be square to the basket. So you would actually assume that this shot should probably go way off towards the right side. However, it doesn't. What he's able to do at this point is now he kicks that right leg out. That allows him to get his right shoulder and elbow and ball in line with the rim. That's what I call the shooting triangle, because getting your shoulder and elbow to the rim will always be a straight shot as long as that ball is over top of either the upper arm, shoulder, or elbow. By kicking that leg out, that allows him to get his body in line with the rim, but at the same time, by kicking it out, that swivel, that turn that he has, it's actually slowing him down a little bit too, so that he can get a longer time while in line. He also releases the ball with his elbow above his forehead, which is extremely hard to block. Remember, he was 6'6". He was quite a large player. And at roughly shooting guard, small forward position, he's a killer in that mid-range because you're being guarded by people who are potentially slightly shorter than you, and you create that distance, that gap. It helps a lot. We can really see it well right here. This is a massive angle on his leg. In fact, we can measure this angle quite well at 48 degrees. Now, why is this important? Well, the fact that this is important is because now, if we slow it down, we watch in slow motion, now he's jumping off of both feet at the exact same time. He is not all putting his pressure onto this left foot. By having that massive angle on that right side, that's allowing him stopping the momentum going in this direction, and it's pushing him straight up into the air. He is then able to turn his body in the air, and then he kicks that leg out. But he's able to get his shoulder, elbow, and ball all in line with that rim, which is why it's a straight shot. But look at how much air he's also getting on his jump shot. This is something that a lot of players don't train. They'll take small hops. But if you need to get it over top of another player who has, let's say, a 36+ inch vertical, you also need to get your body up into the air as well, and that's what he was able to do really well. But it's not just that. Right here, he's in the mid post. He puts his foot behind him, which any defender that buys on that fake needs to get their head examined a little bit, because that's a telltale sign that he is going to attack. But he doesn't. He pivots. He gets his back to his man. Now watch what he does. He does that shoulder fake. He takes that step back. He doesn't even have to take that ball up to his head. If he was to do that, he would have been way more successful, but he doesn't have to because this defender is already buying the fact that he thought he was going to shoot. MJ then steps through. I know this is a layup, but if you've got a killer mid-range shot, you can do fakes like this so that you can get to the rim much easier. Now, this is extremely important. He starts with the ball above his head. And now I'm really trying to break down what leads him into his jump shots. He gets the ball above his head. He's essentially playing off of 2 feet, but he does have a pivot already. Now, when he goes through this pivot, he does a low rip. And watch how low this low rip really is. When he goes for that low rip, that ball is below and well below his knees. He is trying to get his shoulders lower than his defender's shoulders. This is what's going to allow you to beat your man every single time. If you can get your shoulders lower, keep that ball low, straight arms, this is going to be deadly, because now watch what he does. He knows in his head at this point where he needs to go to get that shot off. And that's exactly what he does. He gets to his spot that he wants, and he pulls as fast as possible. See, the difference between MJ and a lot of other players, especially players in today's game, is they'll try to hit this defender first to create this gap. Michael Jordan was just clearly faster than every defender and didn't need to make that contact in most cases early on. Am I saying you don't need to make contact? No. What I'm saying is if you can be faster than your defender, and that's exactly what I almost said Kobe Bryant, but that's exactly what MJ does right here. He gets to his spot. He knows what he's going to do. He goes up for that shot. Ain't nobody going to block that. That's not going to be blocked. It's his shot. Now, he does make contact. He makes contact in this play right here. He made it early. He's backing his man down. He did that shoulder fake. Guy's arm is down. Hand down, man down. MJ then goes off of his back foot. He gets the ball up early. This is very important, getting that ball up early. If he's bringing it up now, it's going to get stripped. The hand is there. Shoulder, elbow, ball, all in line with the rim. And then he's able to kick that foot out. The foot is what gives him the separation. That early hit is what got him to his spot. The early hit wasn't to create the separation. It was to get to the spot that he wanted, and he's going to create the separation himself with that leg. He's also obviously getting up higher than the defender, which does help, but getting that shoulder, ball, elbow, all in line, while using that foot to create the separation is what allows him to get that shot off. Now, if you use these tips to be able to get your shot, you can most likely get your shot off much better, much faster, much easier. However, the biggest thing that I can tell you is whether it's a turnaround shot, sidestep, step back, whatever it is, you need to get your shoulder and elbow in line with the rim and the ball over top of somewhere up here so that you can get that straight shot off. That is a massive tip. Whether it's a turnaround jump shot, you need to kick that leg out to get your everything in line, whatever it may be, you need to get your shooting arm in line. And then to create the separation like MJ, you need to be super athletic. If you can be more powerful and create that contact for the gap, you can. But what he did was to use that contact to get to his spot that he wanted to score from. I hope that this video has helped you. If it has, hit that like button and subscribe. Make sure to go check out my shooting workout that is down in the description below. And I'll see you guys again in my next video.